Taskmaster.
No!
Oh my God, it's another Bosch! Welcome to Taskmaster. I'm not the Taskmaster. I'm Adam from FWCI, and this is Taskmaster Season 12, Episode 6. The integrity of the product? Really? Oh my God, it's Episode 7. Well, there's the integrity of the product out the window already. If you want early access to my videos and full-length reactions to Taskmaster, go to patreon.com/FWCI. And don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. I'm still just reeling from the last episode and that prize task. That was unbelievable. It was the best prize task, I think, of the entire show. You would have to put Wozniak's mohawk up there. You would have to put Josh Widdicombe's tattoo, Joe Wilkinson's seagoing sex pot, and maybe the most spectacular prize entry of all time, Mel Gedroich's book about trains called Moving Ahead. But Victoria buying Alan Davies, Manchester United, well, not even really buying him the tickets either. There's so many levels of disrespect in that prize from Victoria. So what's the consensus? Does she not realize how football tribalism works? Or not even football tribalism, just what it means to root for a specific team? Does she not get that? Or did somebody help her very specifically craft the most scathing of insults ever? That's why I'm surprised that one didn't get 5 points. Let's jump into the episode. This is Taskmaster Season 12, Episode 7. The integrity of the product.
People often stop me in the street and say, taking part in this show looks so much fun, Greg. When are you going to do a version for non-celebrities? And I immediately cross the road. He's always got his hands down his PANTS because he's got an RASH. It's...
Desiree snorted at that one. When you mentioned the rash.
She must know. She must know about your little pink blotches.
The most ridiculous thin thing.
Now, this was very, very difficult for me to try and find the most ridiculous thin thing. That's such a bizarre adjective to use for what it ends up being, if that makes any sense. See, this is what I mean. Like, you can't even try and figure out what to do for this one without your whole brain just getting messed around. So for me, the most ridiculous thin thing. Now, this thing is thin, relative to how I look now. This is a photo of me at the age of 19, looking quite a bit slimmer and also looking completely ridiculous, as you can see. I mean, let's break it down. We've got the G-Unit shoes that had a little spinning G thing on it, yes. The socks were my business socks because I would spend my 9 to 5 working in a call center for an electricity company because nothing is more gangster than that. And this was a photo shoot for a hip-hop album that I was making at the time because, you know, priorities, right? As you can see, there's a $ chain. Now, that was actually real. No, it was not real. It was not real at all. It was a $15 knick-knack I purchased at a corner store run by an Asian family. By the way, I love how the color of the t-shirt completely blends in with the urban cement background of this photograph. Bandana, flat brim hat, combination, a classic. And this was taken behind my old high school that I used to go to. I'm sure many people have been stabbed on those stairs before. Oh yeah, and don't ask me what's going on with those shorts. See all that? That was a choice. Ridiculous? You tell me.
Dissipate, they just come off of you.
Dissolving pants.
Yes.
Desiree, here they are.
Dissolving
They look like normal
pants?
pants.
Get them wet. Get them wet.
Fall apart.
It's such a shame that you've introduced those on this show because I genuinely would buy those for Alex. It's a strong opener, I would say.
Okay.
How is that thin? I don't even understand how that is relevant.
And we can see it, I think, being plucked from the face of Vic Reeves.
I don't know who Vic Reeves is. Oh, okay.
Did you get it? Cool.
What is going on there, Morgana?
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, she's winning so far.
The wearing was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The concept's ridiculous. Is the hair ridiculous?
Yeah.
I was trying to start a heated debate, but no one gives a shit. Well done.
Thank you. Have a look.
Hit me up.
There it is. It's a picture of this person.
Oh.
And he would say, in as quickly as you can.
In as quickly as you can?
You've seen kids shitting themselves.
One kid, when we were in primary school on a log flume, never lived it down.
What was his name?
Shitty Sajid.
Final LP from the 1980s.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Mandela was still in prison. The Berlin Wall was still up.
Keep it light.
Popped in, sold out by Wet, Wet, Wet.
Here it is. Popped in, sold out, wet, wet, wet.
All right, Alan. We're looking this up and I'm about to judge it. Scratch that. It's an entire album. I'm not that dedicated.
I have brought in something that I made.
Oh, Christ.
Let's have a look at it.
Okay, here it is.
There it is. Now,
You have already brought him in. That's exquisite Mr. Whatever the fuck. Greedy Esquire, that's right.
I don't think he's at all ridiculous, but you find him ridiculous. Let's see you put me last now.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Somewhat aggressively submitting. Single hair on its own in isolation's not that ridiculous.
Wow. Okay, interesting scoring on this one.
2 points to Morgana and her mouth is wide open.
Masterful hand by a poker professional. She takes the 5 points with Mr. Gravy Esquire.
Oh, wow. I feel like Victoria manipulated Greg into those 5 points. By the time she'd finished her little thing, he had no choice. Mr. fucking Greedy Esquire. Jesus.
Put up a shelf for all the Taskmaster's snooker balls, snooker, whatever.
Snooker.
Balls must be at the Taskmaster's eye line.
Fastest wins.
Your time starts now.
What? What does all this mean?
How tall is he?
It's like 6'7", isn't he?
Yes?
Can you Google for me?
Okay, tell me what to type in.
How tall is Greg? Greg Davies.
There you go.
How tall is Greg from Taskmaster?
Okay.
Her Google skills are way off.
A shelf?
A shelf, please.
Can I use a shelf that's already been made?
All the information's in the task, Morgana. Go nuts. Well done.
His eyeliner's going to be up there, isn't it?
Oh no, is the shelf a red herring though?
Shall I stop the clock?
Stop.
Yeah, is one of those balls not the Taskmaster's balls though? Morgana, what is happening? You gotta flip that shit.
Oh, you're an asshole!
This is getting wild.
Why don't I just do it the other way round?
Yes! What? Why do you... I mean... You know what? Why not?
It's a good job you are as short as you are, because in the opening seconds you would have chopped your own head off.
That was the closest we've come to a serious injury on the show.
Might need this.
Have you got anything at 6'6" tall?
I'm 6'2".
Put it on you. They're not going.
Yeah, good point. He's way taller than that. Ah. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one, Alan.
Ah, Jeebus.
What is going on? By the way, we've got a Jeebus and a Dignity shirt. 2 Simpsons references in 1 second there. Oh!
It's just the snooker balls and a little bit of soil on that shelf.
So you want me to stop the clock?
Yes, I desperately...
Why did you mention the soil?
This was cheating, but this was now in play.
Did you forget where you'd put the table?
Turn it into some sort of cradle hanging from the fence. Then you just gave up. You just piled a load of rubbish up. You stuck the balls on top.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
It's just Guz Khan left. Here we go.
Guz, what did you figure out? Oh my god, is he like a carpenter by trade?
Technically, it's attached.
It's quite a big shelf.
You said a flat piece of wood, and you know what's going on above here? Flat piece of wood, that.
It is a flat piece of wood, that, yeah. Good point. 5+.
You can display any number of objects on those coat hangers, like pictures of your family and friends, G-strings, whatever you want. It's and was also completely attached to the fence. So that was the result of what we had.
I mean, he's absolutely captivating, isn't he?
Alan, 13 minutes. Guz was 7 minutes, but Victoria, just 3 minutes. Very small.
Damn.
But it was the lowest of the shelves.
Oh, yeah, good point.
If you penalise me for that, that's literally physical discrimination.
So be it.
Alan Davies.
You just piled a load of rubbish against the fence.
He got 3.5 points, but we're rounding up to 4 points. He wins the task.
That's not fair!
All right. Well done, Alan. I'm not sure about that task. I don't think that was one of the better ones. How is Victoria at the front?
And here's a catchy little task for you.
Catch, fun boy. People who watch Taskmaster Australia know.
Write and form a 30-second jingle.
So far, so good.
And pop a balloon to discover the instrument that you must play under your jingle.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, a laminator?
Do you know what that is, Alan?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, no. You're going to lose points for that.
I still don't know what this is. Is this shrimp?
Why are you putting them away?
I don't know really. It was for the.
Because she's OCD as fuck, that's why. The integrity of the product, come on.
What about the integrity of the product?
Fucking hell.
You know what? That's funny. That's a good instrument. If I could play.
Swanee whistle.
The whoop. Is that
Have you
one?
played the Swanee whistle before?
I've got black belt.
Oh, shit, all right. Calm down, everyone.
Old Father Time didn't know what that fangled technology was. Didn't have the strength to pop a balloon.
No, this fucking thing. I got another question for you. It's in there still.
I am not Phil Collins.
Just give it a crack. He's Phil Collins.
Are you meant to change note by turning that?
No.
No.
Oh my god. I hate that stylophone thing, but I can't wait to see what Alan does with it.
I'll never better it.
It's for snakes in a can, with a Swanee whistle to add a touch of musicality, and it's Morgana's attempt.
All right, Morgana. I reckon she's gonna kill it.
Snakes in the can.
Go.
I think it was great. 10 out of 10.
May I offer up a small criticism?
No.
Would it be fair to say you may have taken the fun out of the product?
Maybe a little bit.
Because I don't think the aim was to make the jingle the best thing. It was to make people want the snakes in the can.
Let's see what Victoria, a woman...
Isn't the task make the best jingle?
Buy them snakes in a can. See the joy in their eyes.
Oof. Dave Baddiel. What do you think about that one?
Great expense, no doubt, and the demeanour of a funeral director. Do you know someone who's been injured in an industrial accident?
That's exactly what it looked like.
I think that looks like a jolly person going, this is going to be fun at a thing.
Right.
There it is.
Well, you keep telling yourself that while you nurture your 1 point.
That one might be Baddiel worthy. It really might.
We got all the crabs in the same place. It'll rid you of all your...
All right, go Desiree.
Do as be a real crab. Don't ask it to.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's not even real crab.
Now that's a jingle. That's a jingle.
Laminate, laminate, just in case you spill. Laminate, laminate on your granddad's will.
Hey. took a turn.
That to have playing on a loop outside funeral homes.
Oh, God.
Finally, someone else is going to try to sell you a laminator, this time with drum.
Guz is going to kill this. Because he used to be a teacher as well. He knows how cool laminators are.
But you see me, blood. I wanna eat Pringles.
Pringle.
Free to mingle.
Mingle.
Back then my team used to go tingle. I'm like a laminator. But I was blocked constipator. I'm done with my bars. Ta-ta, see you later.
Oh, Guz. I expected so much more. It sounded great, don't get me wrong. But I thought he was going to get in the weeds about laminating.
Initially reminisced about your life as a single man.
Yes.
During which period your penis regularly tingled.
I was eating a lot of Pringles.
Oh, yeah, don't forget the Pringles, of course.
Tingling. Yes. And then
He laminated his penis.
Gus simply rhymed the word laminated with constipated.
Yeah, constipator. Is that even a word? I don't think it is.
I don't think I should give anyone 1 point.
Okay.
What about
I should give Victoria 2. She should thank me for both of them.
Yeah.
I have to put a gulf between theirs and Victoria. I'm going to give them both 4 points.
There was more joy in Alan's discussion of laminating your granddad's will than in my
There was. Sorry, Victoria, but there was.
Alex laughing.
That's exactly what he said.
Because they both made me want to rush out and buy their products.
There we go. 5 points to Desiree and Morgana.
Snakes in a can. Gun.
Get the pipe through the box.
And everything in it.
Then get the box and everything in it through the pipe.
Or get the box and everything in it through the pipe, then get the pipe through the box and everything in it.
God, okay. Can I pick up this box, give it a shake, see how heavy it is? I mean, I don't know what. Get the pipe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I would do with this. Is there any way of knowing? Okay. Alright, it looks like putting everything through the pipe is the way to go. Okay, pretty good. Well done. Did this repeat? What the fuck happened there? This is a weird task.
Got a blockage.
This will be a good thing to assist in the great push.
The Great Push. What is this? A historical event, Alan?
Well, we haven't had the great push yet, have we?
Ah, that was part of the great push.
Oh, it's always the sponge. Oh, look at that. Damn.
Is there a second part to this task?
And now a new catchphrase was born. You probably don't even remember it, but I noted it.
Bing bong bing.
There it is.
She was 12 minutes 48, so just a couple of minutes slower than Desiree, but still speedy.
By great contrast, Alan very slowly put all of the things at once into a pipe and then made multiple references to the Great Push.
But I was listening to Wet, Wet, Wet.
People left trying to get the pipe through the box and everything in it, then the box and everything in it through the pipe. Or the box and everything in it through the pipe, then the pipe.
Right, okay, so you have to pick which order, so you have to do them both, but you have to pick which order it is. Right, okay.
It's too short.
I'm very resourceful when I'm allowed to leave the table. I'm allowed to leave the table.
All the information's on the task.
Oh, in that case, put the pipe through everything in the box first. I don't know how this works.
Found a spear, brother. Found a spear. Through the box.
Okay, I've got a longer stick, a tape measure, and a snack to reward myself.
I completed my task, but I'm not confident about it.
Yeah, do you not even understand what the fuck's going on? Because I don't.
I think technically, I've finished now. Shall I stop the clock, please?
How many times did Guz end up doing the task?
The wording for this task kept going through my head. It's like, yo, man, I've got something. wrong with me? Can you send me for an assessment? And they were like, you got plenty wrong with you, mate. It was a really stressful time for me. The show really messed with my life.
This task just stayed rent-free in his head for days after.
So she used the tools.
She used her little wooden
She
fork.
popped it on the end, and most delightfully of all, she bought herself a snack to reward herself.
To reward myself.
But 5 points to Desiree with 10 minutes 15.
That was a weird task. I don't like that one. There's been a couple of... I love the cast, but the actual tasks themselves have been a little bit... Desiree and Morgana, that's our two.
The drawing director may only use the following words: line, circle, square, big, small, up, down, left, right, middle, please, bendy. At the end of 1 minute, the drawers must write down what they think the image is. The drawers will receive 1 point per correct guess.
Okay.
Line, bendy, left, up.
No actions, please, Alan. Build in the actions.
Right boob.
That's what he writes for.
Very specific.
Gus, what did Alan tell you to draw?
Part of a colon.
Cheeky vase.
A witch's nose and teeth.
A lovely witches.
Oh, no.
Right line, middle line. Down bendy circle.
God, this is hard to do.
A car.
Beautiful.
Hey. If it's rudimentary stuff, then car might be right.
An angry water cow.
Oh.
Like a little bit of chicken and a tiny bit of cheese.
A winking man.
A winking man.
Desiree?
My image was, in fact, a castle.
It wasn't a winking man?
Middle,
Lovely.
bendy,
Middle bendy.
line, circle, square.
It's like one of those Henry Hoover things.
Yep.
Okay. Desiree, what have you got?
I
Okay.
think it was the map of a mini golf course.
Mummy's on a wheelchair.
And Victoria.
That's a wheelchair?
It's Greg Davies.
Oh. I would have tried to spell task. Nah.
Line.
Okay.
Or it's a ladder.
Very clever. Very clever.
Gus?
I'm just writing messages to my friends now.
And they were supposed to draw...
It's actually a harp, guys.
Alan's was nearly a harp. In a...
Oh, that was a terrible description, though, Morgana.
Line right, line right.
Alan, what did Victoria make?
What the fuck was that?
It's a spider. Okay, what have you drawn, Desiree?
I can only guess it is a close-up of a cat nose.
Both quite similar.
Yeah, I'm amazed that they're anything like each other.
Besides, when he shit himself in a log flume, he was smiling.
A shark with a massive ball sack.
A spider!
Hey, somebody actually got it right. Just Alan? Desiree doesn't get it either? The legs on that spider, though. Woof.
Won the task. They get 5 points each. No one else gets any points because they didn't do anything right.
But that was so sick.
Fair enough. Wow, 5 and none?
Victoria Corin Mitchell!
Wow. So Victoria and Alan got it because they guessed right. I didn't realise the person who drew it also got it, but it makes sense. God. What was that? Why did she grab it and then sniff it? That was a fun episode, but was it just me, or did some of those tasks seem a little bit off? I don't know if that's just me in like a bit of a different kind of mood or something like that. Maybe my energy's down or something, but I thought a couple of these tasks were a little bit of a misfire, to say the least. But let's go through what we got with this one. The prize task was the most ridiculous thin thing. Yeah, that was hard. That was a really hard combination of words to try and find something to represent those. Yeah, not the greatest. We then got the one with the snooker balls. Got to put it up on the shelf, and It was a good one. If the rest of the episode was better, I'd be like, yeah, this one was perfectly fine. But considering what some of the rest of the episode was like, this one felt a little bit flat as well. I did enjoy the Jingle task, though. It definitely saved this episode. Morgana's one for the snakes, jumpy snakes, what do they call them? Canna snakes. Of course, how could I forget? Gun. She was great. Victoria's was basically exactly what I would have expected, if I'm being honest. Desiree's was good as well. Guz was very disappointing in that one. I thought he would do something that was more about the laminator and not so much about the Jingle side of it. And Alan's, if he could have sung anything over that instrument and it would have been hilarious, because it's just a ridiculous fucking instrument. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my reaction to the interviews of the cast for season 12 where Alex Horn was using it. The one where you had to put the stuff through the pipe and then put the pipe through the stuff. Weird. Didn't like it at all. I don't think anyone really enjoyed it. I don't think it made for any fun moments. Maybe there should have been an exploit for that one, but it's just such a abstract kind of task. And then the last one was the, like street directions drawing task at the end there. And can't believe somebody actually got one of those, because that was a very difficult one to try and actually articulate what you were trying. I would have had a meltdown doing that one. I would have just stood there staring at these words like, I don't know where to start. Don't know where to start. And again, it's hard to really enjoy some of the tasks where it's really hard for everybody to have a shot, if that makes any sense. So season 12 is great. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving the cast. But yeah, this episode was not the best. This is probably my least favorite of the season so far. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want early access and full-length versions of my Taskmaster reactions. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.
Bust the fattest rhyme, your time starts now. Desiree, Morgana, and Victoria, they're doing this one for the ladies. Gentlemen keeping it elegant. Guz and Alan, motherfucking Davies. Getting given points is what they like. Some even learn to ride a pipe. Victoria has got an appetite, but simplified instructions are her kryptonite.